to be a cruiserweight right now when you look at the current champions? Badou Jack, a big fight coming up for him over in Saudi Arabia. Jai Opetaia, Ring Magazine and IBF world champion. And Zurdo Ramirez, currently unified world cruiserweight champion as well. But there's a lot of good fighters following in the pack behind, and four fighters indeed, on the card this weekend. Firstly, of course, in the opener, it's Chris Billam-Smith against Brandon Glanton. Chris, I'm going to come to you first down there. Good to see you. I mentioned Zurdo Ramirez there. In the months that have followed on from the fight with Zurdo, what have you learned about yourself and what you still want from the mad old world of boxing?
I've got plenty to improve on. That's what I've learned from that fight. I'm honoured to be on a card like this. Thank you to everyone who's involved. But yeah, it's time for me to get back to winning ways, and that's the plan.
And in terms of the champions, I mentioned you talk about that ambition. What is a victory over Brandon Glanton your chance to do, in your opinion?
Yeah, he's highly ranked with all the governing bodies, so it's a good opportunity for me to make a huge statement and then get a shot at one of the champions again.
He's not been quiet in the build-up, and we're going to ask Mr. Glanton about it in just a moment, but what have you done to upset him? Where's that energy come from?
I don't know. I'm sure he'll tell everyone in a minute. He's told most people.
Okay, Chris, wish you the best of luck on Saturday night. Brandon Glanton, welcome. Yesterday on the DAZN broadcast, Chris Billam-Smith was doing an interview and you were leaning over, saying something to him. I couldn't quite hear what you were saying. Could you tell us what you were saying to Chris Billam-Smith yesterday?
Well, you know what? First and foremost, piggyback off of what Ben said, I want to thank His Excellency for having me here, Boxer, Matchroom, obviously my management team, Nova, and Team Eubank. I wouldn't even been here without them guys, so thank you for putting this together for me. It's beautiful. As far as Chris, he knows exactly where that energy came from. Chris is a bitch. That's just plain and simple. Chris is a bitch. Obviously, I'm in the UK, so he's got plenty of fans here. But what I love about this place, it's a real fighting country. Obviously, everyone knows boxing was born here, so I won't have to worry about that long. Rounds 1, 2, 3, they'll roll by. They'll be screaming for me. Chris is a bitch.
What has given you? Oh, sorry, Brandon, go on. Carry on, Brandon, sorry.
Oh, that's it.
Okay. What has given you that opinion of Chris Billam-Smith in the build-up? Where does that energy come from towards him?
As he said, I didn't plan on getting much into it, but at the media workout in 2023, when Okoli and Billam fought, he was very disrespectful. Obviously, everyone knows I was there in support of Okoli, helping him get ready for the fight. Would have been in the fight myself and had it upset, but it's helping him get ready, and he's a great guy, you know. I just, in appreciation for the fight itself, I wanted to congratulate him for having the opportunity. There was no malice, there was no attitude, no problems. Just wanted to congratulate him for making it to this stage where I want to be. I stick my hand out, he walks right past me. It's disrespectful. So, as I said in the interviews, we're men before we're fighters, right? And he is a father before he's a fighter. So, your son has a bitch as a father. I don't care about these cameras, these lights. I'm gonna fuck you up. That's why I'm here. So it's not a show. Everyone knows I'm gonna give you brain damage, dog. So it's not a show. It's not for the lights. It's not for the camera. My family probably in their phone right now because they know it's true. They don't worry about me when I fight. So that's pretty much it. Thank you.
Just finally, Chris, I will offer you an opportunity just to respond to that one.
I'll leave my talking to Saturday.
There is a domestic banger to look forward to on Saturday night. Our very own North London derby here at the home of Tottenham Hotspur, of course. British Cruiserweight champion, lifelong Arsenal supporter, Mr. Chev Clarke, meets lifelong Tottenham supporter, Mr. Vidal Riley. Chev, let me come to you first. A bit like Chris, looking to bounce back to winning ways in the months that have followed on from that mascara defeat for the European title over in Monte Carlo in December. What have you done in this camp differently to look to improve on ahead of another big fight in your journey on Saturday night?
I've taken, first of all, good evening to everybody. Thank you to all the organisers, Turkey Al Sheikh and the Ring. But yeah, after the defeat, you know, like anybody, you don't want your O to go. So I took myself away. Been in the dungeon, as you can see, and just been working on the things that I didn't do right that night. And yeah, come Saturday night, we'll show that.
And of course, no doubt every Arsenal fan's dream to fight here at the home of Tottenham Hotspur. Despite being the champion, how are you feeling about everything attached to this fight and the away day as well here at Tottenham?
I mean, it would have been better at the Emirates, wouldn't it? I mean, this is a toilet.
Depends who you ask, I suppose. And just finally, Chev, when you look at Vidal Riley as a challenge, he said this is his destiny to win the British title on Saturday night. What is he in the way of for you right now, and how do you beat him?
Look, destiny changes every day, doesn't it? It changes with every decision you make, so it's good he's got a crystal ball. But yeah, he's in the way of me providing for my family, and that's ultimately what it comes down to. So, you know, my family's got to eat at the end of the day. And, you know, I got plans, me and Eddie's got plans for the future, so it's going to be great. Tune in Saturday night. This fight's going to seal the show.
Okay, well, let's bring in Vidal Riley. Vidal, I just used that word there, destiny. We know you're a lifelong Tottenham Hotspur supporter, fighting for the British title as well. In what ways is this just about the dream scenario you could have always imagined?
Well, firstly, I'd like to thank all the organisers. My respects to everyone that's allowed me to have this opportunity. It is destiny, because there's been many things along my journey that I've said I'd do years before I'd do it. You know, it looked like it might not happen. It looked like it would never happen. And then I'm on the road. I'm on the track. I'm here in Tottenham. Grew up 5 minutes down the road. Get to fight an Arsenal fan for the British title. This is destiny. I just need to fulfill it, and I'll do that Saturday night.
And in terms of Chev Clarke as a challenge, particularly his last two performances, you talked on the DAZN broadcast about being able to take something from them two performances. What is that?
It's not just the last two performances. I've watched Chev for years. I've seen Chev for years. I know what he brings to the table. He's going to bring something different. That's exciting. That's challenge. I like that. But whatever he brings, I will come out on top.
27 years of age, you said you feel this has come at the perfect time for you. And you said you'll show Chev's age in there on Saturday. Ultimately, what does this come down to, in your opinion?
It's about waves and seasons. Life is waves and seasons. And now it's my wave. If everyone that is Chev's age mate has touched the world level, fought for world titles, been at that level, he hasn't done that. He's missed his wave. I'm 27 years old. It's the right age to be British champion and continue to climb.
Missed the wave? Chev?
You know, some people ride the wave and some people provide the wave. So I ain't riding no wave. Pause.
Quick one from the two promoters, of course. This is Matchroom versus Boxer. In this one as well, Ben, shall I make your case for your man?
Look, I think Vidal, we started working with him a couple of years ago now, and I've always been amazed. You know, this is a guy that can make a lot of money outside the ring. This is a guy with millions of followers. This is a guy that brings so much else to the table, but it was always, Ben, I want to be respected. I want to do things the traditional route. I want to do things the hard way. And that's what Saturday night's about for Vidal. It's about proving himself. He's an elite level talent. Throughout the GB system, he was always considered the best. He took a bit of time away, came back into the professional sport, and has been flawless since. And I really believe this is his coming out party. I really believe this is his time. I think after this, I want to see him headlining shows. I want to see him being a big star in British boxing, and Chev Clarke standing in his way. The British title up for grabs, and this is everything that he's ever wanted at his hometown and in Tottenham. So I think there's only one winner on Saturday.
One winner, Eddie Hearn, according to Ben. Shall I make your case for Chev Clarke?
Well, I think Ben's right. I think it's a brilliant fight. I mean, I have to give props to Vidal, like not, you know...
Wait. What part is Ben right?
Small. It's a great fight. But that's about where it ends. I think Vidal Riley, when he first came on the scene, and I don't mean this disrespectfully, I thought he was leaning himself into the YouTube world of boxing, and I respect the fact that he's trying to, go and win a British title. I just think that the experience of Chev Clarke, the pedigree of Chev Clarke, the amateur, journey of Chev Clarke, the Olympics. I just think he's a world-class fighter. He's moved incredibly quickly. He's had 11 fights. He's boxed as co-main event in Los Angeles in a war. He was boxing guys like Vasil Duka in his third and fourth fight. You know, he lost against a world-ranked fighter in his last fight. But he must win on Saturday. And I believe he'll win. But I don't think it'll be an easy fight. And I think Vidal Riley's a quality competitor with a big heart. But I just don't think he's going to be good enough to beat Chev Clarke. And I think it'll be a tremendous fight. But I expect Chev to win this fight, get that British title won, and then move back where he should be, which is against the world-class cruiserweights.
I already have the title ready. Come on now.
Win the British title outright. Chev, I'm on your team,
Please,
man.
one more.
I'm supposed to be bantering with him, not you.
Troubles in paradise.
They'll be screaming for you on Saturday.
Hey, Chev avoid confrontation anyway, so.
Sorry, mate?
I'm surprised he said anything.
Who?
Chev avoids confrontation anyway, ain't that right, Chev?
Me? I avoid
fucking you too.
confrontation.
Brandon said that he wants to bash you up and all.
But don't, be careful, your bra might get wet, buddy.
I can't understand you, but listen,
Alright.
we've been walking around all week, bro. You walked past me right here where my man's sitting.
Yeah, I tried
And you ain't said
to
nothing.
dap you up and you did the same thing Billam did. So two
What?
bitches on the same side. That's crazy.
Listen, if you want to do it now, we can do it now.
Hey, it's no problem.
Go on.
I'll fuck you up, bro.
Please don't. Please leave it to me. Please.
Don't start all of that now.
Hey, you better watch your mouth, boy.
What are you calling, boy?
Brandon's on smoke down there, isn't he?
Okay.
He's a
Well,
punk, man.
didn't want to interrupt that, but as I said, a terrific time to be a cruiserweight indeed, as if you needed reminding. There you go.